Peace. Brownbird here with another video. Again, remember to like and subscribe. With this particular video right here, I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. This is going to be part of a series that I want to make up, or a volume that I want to make up, which is going to be called something along the lines of protecting your daughters, or making sure to not chastise your daughters. I haven't came up with a name yet, to be honest with you guys, but it's in my head, trust me. So I just wanted to make this video real quick because this becomes a crucial part of our environment, especially to the so-called black community that we like to talk about so much, that is still related to the matriarchal figures, matriarchal way. In this video right here, you have a young woman that I would assume is in an adolescence / early young adulthood. More or less, she looks like she's in an adolescence, where the mother is chastising her for probably sending out explicit pics and going into the narrative about sexual aspects of her life. Now, we understand that when children get of a certain age, of course, they're going to be thinking about sex. They're going to be thinking about their sexual organs and what they're actually used for. And therefore, they're going to experiment with the idea of sex when they get to a certain age. We all been through it. Let's really be honest. Now, I figure the problem that we have now is that because of social media, how easily accessible it is to view different pictures, whether it be provocatively or in different aspects that could still be determined as sexual. And it's still up to the parents to change the paradigm for their children, not to do the same thing that their other kids would do at a certain age and time, let's say between 11 and 13 years old, which is the crucial time for the child to start understanding what their sexual organs is about. In this video right here, I'm just going to play it quickly. I might do some commentary on it while it plays, but I want to stress the idea that children, or more so parents, need to do a better job of not taking their idea of disciplining their children on social media. It should not be done on social media, even if the child is using social media in order to address the idea of them being more sexual.
She's underage. This bitch been sending pictures. I got all the screenshots of everybody who done sent her money for. Turn around. Turn around. She has no ass. She has.
What I find very disturbing about this is very much two things. First of all, I find it very disturbing that she asked her child to turn around and show her ass. The child is young. What is the point of doing that? Second of all, why do you have to call your own child a bitch? And the thing about it is, a lot of women don't understand this, especially us in the community. Again, well, excuse me, I'm not a woman, I'm a man. But the thing that happens in the community, especially when it's matriarchal, I would assume that a mom like this doesn't have the father there. The father is probably not there, therefore she's able to talk to her child any type of way. But we have a real big problem of doing this to the daughters, and the daughters grow up hating their mothers and being more rambunctious and more sexual and more provocative in the lights of fighting the war against their moms.
She has no turn. I said turn the fuck around. What ass you got? And you in here trying to take pictures in my motherfucking house. Bitch, you don't even clean up. You don't even clean up. And you in here taking ass pictures and shit in my house and asking motherfuckers to cash up you $5? What's $5? At the motherfucking camera so your bitch ass friends can see how nasty you is. You don't even know how to wipe your motherfucking self.
I hate it when they get to these crucial points of trying to chastise the children and demean them more, and to like basically say that they don't properly wipe themselves or take care of themselves and they have to be coddled by you. I mean, that's the point of being a parent. You are supposed to coddle your children. But for the nifty cherry picking points that especially North American Negro women do, especially in this video, it makes it very sad to watch.
It takes a lot more than a competitive.
So that's what you're doing? Huh?
Otherwise, everyone
You showing your ass in my house? You been live all day wanting no underwear in my house, huh?
I'm a straight shooter, son.
Huh? That's what you do? You selling pussy in my house? You selling pussy in my house? So I got a whore up in here. That's what you're doing? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Question 42 of our.
So you on Instagram selling ass in my house? That's what you're doing?
You checked yes. and clearly.
I'm talking to you. I'm finna fuck you up.
And before I leave out, y'all, I just want to say that there's no problem with disciplining your children, but discipline your children in a way where it's offline. Don't do this online where everybody can see it and it's completely put on World Star Hip Hop as usual, because that's usually where it goes. You know, and especially moms. Like, I mean, there's no way that I can get through to women. I usually like to see if maybe men and women are listening. But I really do feel like this is a sad moment. And again, I apologize for the video quality too. I meant to say that earlier. You know, it's no problem with disciplining your children, but discipline them offline, not online. Regardless if they're putting stuff online, teach your children not to do that. And especially, I would advise, especially for adolescent children, there needs to be more parental control on what they watch and what they put on. And what they decide to have a social media account on, it needs to be regulated by the mother and the father. And it's more important for the mother to teach the daughter to be a productive young lady and not to be a incoming whore, so she doesn't fight against her mom when she gets of age.